Welcome everyone. Chumripsuo P. Kampuchea. My name is Marek Siek and I am a Peace Corps Cambodia volunteer. I'm very excited to share my story so everyone interested in my service, local education system, living in Cambodia and Khmer culture can follow. I can say that ever since I was a child, I have dreamed of working with the Peace Corps to support young people and provide them with a quality education. Daily, most people don't think how complex adaptation to a new culture can be. Moving from country characterized by an individualistic society, I, to collective culture, we, can be quite challenging. Similarly, my adjustment to culture in Cambodia was complex. As a student with long-term experiences of living abroad and working professionally in different countries, I have gained many unique experiences that have been so far very helpful in adapting to Khmer culture as I live in Tebong Khmum province. I expected that my work in Cambodia would require me to adjust to a new culture rather than change my core values. It is important to be respectful of the local culture, which is a core principle of Peace Corps, while also representing core American values when working with local communities. As a Peace Corps volunteer, I proudly represent American core values each day, and I work to share my unique experiences and skill sets with the communities in my province. Since arriving in Cambodia, only some things were possible to predict. The adaptation process can be difficult for many reasons. But what surprised me the most was difficulty related to acquiring Khmer. Since I have dyslexia, studying Khmer in Takao was not the easiest part of PST training. But I am determined to learn it. I currently practice the language daily with my tutor, Ms. Sampoa, as well as communicate with my host family and students. Luckily, I can communicate with my colleagues even when some language barriers arise. Due to my experience, strong motivation to learn and better my language acquisition. To be successful as an educator in supporting the learning environment and local communities in Cambodia, I believe that it is crucial to first build strong relationships with students and work with counterparts that I can later enroll outside of school. I'm fortunate to work with a wonderful team of dedicated educators at Sandangme High School, and my Khmer counterparts welcomed me with an open heart, and most importantly, my students appreciate my work. Seeing their improvement during our lessons or conversations reminds me of what my personal goal was when I decided to join Peace Corps. Throughout my first weeks, I have gained a better understanding of Khmer educational system, as well as some urgent needs and trends of my local society. Definitely professionalism, flexibility, and teamwork are three key attributes that I try to use during my Peace Corps service, while teaching as well as adapting to Khmer culture outside of school, including my host family and local partners. For example, after I arrived in Chop TP, I spent many hours talking with my host family and friends about people in the village, local customs, values. I also attended local ceremonies such as weddings and celebrated holidays, including Christmas, when I had a chance to share cross-cultural exchange with my host family, cooking for them, talking about my customs back in America and Poland, where my family come from. Finally, I was fortunate to spend my birthday with my host family and my students at school. This year was the first time I spent my birthday away from my home, family, and friends. And this year I had to forego tradition of spending time with my friends and the loved ones. That made me uneasy, but my host family, students, and teachers truly comforted me that day and made me feel happy. In my life, I have learned and adopted many useful strategies to support and engage with different types of local communities. And this has helped me so far to communicate well with my local counterparts, as well as students in and outside of the classroom. Finally, I have always maintained a mindset that cultivating strong teamwork is the best and most efficient way to succeed in grassroots initiatives, which I continue while working with Ms. Dinette Trai and Ms. Samkunti. These early side experiences made me truly think that Peace Corps volunteers are true cultural ambassadors, contributing to the local societies in which they live and work. There is still a lot to learn in such a short time, but I intend to use this opportunity to immerse myself in the culture, and I know that my service in Cambodia will be life-changing. More to come. I would say Som Suaku Mogdal, Kampuchea. Chumri Plie. Speak to you soon.